Welcome back to Color Channel Live. And in this short live broadcast, we're going to introduce you our company and also introduce you how the digital seamless printer works and also the tips of how to use it. Our company established at 2015. At that time, we launched with the first generation of our printer, which is the seamless digital printer. So it is focused on producing the tubular items, such as the seam sliver, the sleeve cover, and also the socks. So any knitted, the tubular items is suitable for our printer to print. You can print with the personalized items, with just any innovation ideas. With the picture, you can just put it on the sock to get it coming true. And at 2017, we launched with the second generation of our printer, which is developed and improved with the rotating printing mode from the flat scanning printing mode. So why we do that? Because when the flat scanning printing mode is happening and the printing speed is around only 25 to 30 pairs per hour. And that is with the long stick, so just one cylinder, and you can just load up 2 pieces of the sock at one time. And during printing, the cylinder just moving slightly, slowing movement during printing. So we think, okay, the efficiency for the production cannot just meet up the customer's requirement. And then we developed the second generation, which is the rotating printing mode. And during printing, the cartridge is moving, the head is spray, and the cylinder is rotating. So that speed improved a lot. Well, at that time, it was the efficiency for the printing the output is around 30 to 40 pairs per hour. And you still got just one cylinder, the long one, and load up with 2 pieces of the sock at one time. And later on the 2020, I think, yeah, at that time, because we were during the COVID, and we developed just ourselves and get the third generation. And the third generation is just one roller, but at that time, the roller could be multiple size. So can be very small for the baby size of the sock. And also it could be just bigger like these beanies. So you have multiple choice actually to get the application which you want. And with this one, also you can print for the shots. This is even bigger cylinder. And after the continuous development of our research team, and we got the third plus generation of our printer, that was the 4 rollers printer. And with this 4 rollers printer, the production efficiency improved quite a lot. You couldn't imagine that how many pairs you could get for one pair of sock during 1 hour. So how many you just think it could get out the output in 1 hour? It is over than 50 pairs. And normally in just common circumstance that you just could get 55 pairs per hour. And sometimes if the operator is very familiar with how to use it, and you can even could reach the 86 pairs per hour with the output for this sock. So for this seamless digital printer, you could get any designs you want, any colors you want. It is just jump out of the limitation for the designs, for the colors. You couldn't worry about anymore that how many colors I could get. It could be multiple colors then. This is the printed one. This is also the printed one. So inside of the sock, it has no loose threads anymore. Never. It's just plain and neat and clean. So once you wear it, it is comfortable. Well, compare with this jacquard, normal jacquard sock. It is only 2 colors involved of the design, just 2 colors. But inside you could see with the designs, the loose threads is everywhere. You see, it's very long and messy, loose threads living there. Of course, it is limitation for the colors, and maximum so far you only could get 6 to 8 colors maximum for a jacquard sock. But with this printed one, you just don't worry the color. It could be plenty of colors involved. It's no problem. And also some people say they could think, sometimes I would like to get this kind of sublimation sock. You see, this one is just flat heating pressed with the sock at one side, but at the other side, once the temperature is not reaching to certain temperature, then you could not get the same color. That would be the problem. And also at the side seam, you could see there is lines. The white color line, it's living there. It is unavoidable. No, it's not. Cannot. We can just cannot avoid it. And also, once you heating press it, you just keep it as flat and print on it. But once you wear it, you have to stretch it out a little bit. At that time, you could see the underneath of the yarn is still keep white color. So the color could not go through in deep fiber for this sublimation. Well, let's see what you will see for this printed one, the seamless digital printed sock. So when this sock is under printing, it was already stretched out. Therefore, you can see, even I stretch it, you could not see the underneath color of the white part, right? And I stretch a little bit wider, and still the ground color could not be seen through, right? And I even stretch it bigger. It's still not obvious, right? So that is the advantages for this 360 degrees of the seamless digital printer to get the printed sock. You can see here. Okay, then with the sublimation sock, you only can do it with the polyester. Well, here, this is the cotton. So actually, with our printer, you could do any simple, just common material you want. Like the normal cotton, no problem, and polyester, no problem, and nylon, no problem at all, and even wool fabric, it's also available for our printer to print. Just different material will be different printing solution. And don't worry, our company will supply you just one-stop solution for the printing. So any material, you just give it to us and we will give you the service for the different printing solution. And polyester will be the easiest one. It's just 2 steps. One step to get it print by using our printer. And the second step will be send this printed sock to the oven for heating. And the heating temperature request very high. It is reach over than 180 degrees. And under this 180 degrees high temperature, it just go inside of the oven and outside to spend 3 minutes to 4 minutes. And then the polyester printed sock will be cured. You will get the available wearable sock with your design, with your unique design. And also that during the wearing, the color fastness is good. And then the cotton material and the nylon material and also the wool material, they are using the different ink for printing. And also the different printing process, which is compared with the polyester, will be a little bit complicated. It needs to be soaked first and then do the printing. And after printing, the sock must be sent to the steamer for steaming. And after steaming, it needs to be dried. And after drying, these socks still could not be worn because the color fastness is still not fastened yet. Then the next process will be the washing. And the washing process needs 6 to 7 steps with cold water and hot water. So after several times of washing finishing, then the last step will be the drying. And after drying, you will get the cotton sock like what I have now. Then the color fastness will be good. And even you take for the SGS test, it still could reach the European standard, like color fastness to washing, grade 4. And some just maybe the sensitive color, like purple or blue, it might be a little bit lower grade, like 3 to 3.5 to 4. You can see with these bright colors and with the good color fastness, actually nowadays these seamless digital printing items is becoming more and more popular already. And also, still it is with the innovation ideas, then any design you could think about it, you just could get it to the sock like the Christmas theme. And this one, different Christmas design. Christmas holiday is coming, and families members will exchange the gifts. So what's the gifts? You can think about it to share with your family, with your friends. Then you could try with this a pair of socks. Maybe with some, you can collect every moment which is memorable, and then put it to the sock. It will be very creative, innovative, and great idea to share and to keep this moment forever. And year by year, with all these kind of good memories, the great moments showing on the sock, it can recall your memory. That is the life period which I experienced in the last few years. I spent time with someone, or my kids, or my cat, my dog. So it could be everything. And after Christmas, it will be the New Year, and then it will be the Valentine's Day. So each holiday, it could get a different subject, and you can just think about it and guide your idea and put it to the design and print it out. So you could also, in the hot winter, you could get the beanies, and maybe you just put the holidays which you spend for the skiing in the winter season with nice picture just printed on it. It will be a good choice, right? Okay, so after seeing all these kind of the ready-made sock, or the items, the sleeve covers, the beanies and the shorts, and even the yoga suit, the tops, the leggings. So do you want to know that how it printed out? How you do it? If you wanted to know, and come to see, and I will show you. And you can also leave any comments or any questions in the comment area, and we will try to answer you back as soon as possible. Okay, so now we're going to our workshop to see how this digital printer works. Yeah, here it is. Here is our workshop. And here it's laying for several digital printers which we produced in the last 10 years. And this is actually the first generation of our printer. It is just with single roller, with the single roller here, with one printer. And during printing, this roller needs to be set up to here and stick at this position and start printing. So this one is with the flat scanning printing mode. Later you can see that this sock needs to be uploaded to the roller and then start printing. You can get multiple rollers like this to replace during printing to improve a little bit for the production efficiency. Once you have the sock, you just put it to the roller and ensure the toe part will be covered at this round area. And later it will print from here. Then during load up of the sock, you need to be sure that this part of the heel must be flat. It could not be standing just like that. No, that is the incorrect way. So every sock, once loaded up, needs to be getting flat at the heel part. You can see, once it is flat, then during the print head moving, it will not scratch the head. Otherwise, once it is standing out, even it is 2 millimeter or 3 millimeters height, it still have the high risk to damage the print head.你可以上来，你可以上这个机子，我要开。So here, after loading up the sock, just fix it to the machine. And here, you have the laser. So several lasers to assist you to get the proper position to fix the sock before printing. Ensure each part it is in the proper area. Once it's not, you just could stretch it a little bit to adjust it. Now it's going to print. You just load up the design and then go for print. Then you could see the cartridge is moving. And it's one time printing, it is just one certain area. Then the roller move a little bit. So it is slightly moved during printing. So this is the first generation works, how it works. If the sock is not so long, then you can also do just 2 pieces of the sock in one roller instead of one to improve a little bit of the production efficiency. Okay, one piece of sock is finished printing. Just get it off. And do the other one. Here it looks the same. The same roller, same printer, same outlook. Well, actually, the most different thing is the printing mode. You can see that here the roller is rotating during printing. It's not just slightly moved. So this is the second generation of our sock printer. You can see the cartridge is moving just one time. And during that move, the roller is rotating. So this kind of printing mode, you could see the printing speed is quite increased, right? Then you could get multiple roller, and during this, the waiting time, you could set up another roller and start printing again. You can just set up the job list quantity, and after that it will continue working without any break. So with the second generation of the sock printer, one pair of the sock, if you load up with the is one time. And with this second generation of the printer, the output of 1 hour is around like 35 to 40 pairs per hour. Compared with the first generation, it improved a lot. And this is the third generation of our printers. And here is what I said just now. It is with multiple sides of the cylinder. So you could have multiple choice for different items of the application. Like the slip cover, you could use the slim one, and with the beanies, you use this bigger one, and with the yoga suit, you could use even bigger. So this is the third generation of our sock printer. And here, look at here. Here will be the third plus. This is with 4 rollers. And the production efficiency on this printer increased a lot. You can see how it works. It is with 4 rollers setting, and this roller is the printing area. So the center motor drives these cylinders automatically turned each side of the sock, which we load up already for printing at this printing area. And here the operator just needs to standing here, stand by. And once the roller is turned to her position, she just load up the sock and offload the sock with the printed one. And now one piece is ready, and she just load it up, offload it, and hung it, and then get a new sock to load up again. And during her loading up, this position is under printing. So it means that during that 20 seconds of the printing, she needs to get ready for the new sock uploading. Of course, now it is just 20 seconds for printing. If your operator is fast enough, and you could just set it up quicker with 12 seconds, no problem at all. You see, she's adjusting the area and ensure later the printing area will be correct to the sock. And also the heel part, you see, that is flat. And here we have the laser at the upper side. So during working, it will be more convenient, and you could not just touch it. To ensure that it will get every sock in the proper position. Otherwise, once the laser is moving, then you need to readjust the position. That also costs time and also will lower the efficiency for the production. Once you load up, you see that the top part of the roller is always with the heel part. Let's count and see how many times piece. The top part of the heel is on top. It will start printing with the top part of the heel. Okay, so far that is how our third plus generation of the sock printer works. So with the cotton material of the sock, and once it's printing, it is hanging here and waiting for the next step. Okay, today we introduced our company, history, and also how we developed one by one for the different generation of the sock printer, and how this digital printer works, and the tip of how to use it. And with our channel, we will broadcast every week, in every Wednesday and Friday, with the Western of American time, 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. So welcome to follow our channel, and see you next time. Bye.